Why hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. I'm Corny Swiss, and today I'm making a video using a new tool I've gotten over the last week and a half or so. And that tool would be an Oculus Rift DK2. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I think this is a really fantastic thing, just straight up. And I'm sure, as a lot of you are aware, Oculus Rift is War Thunder compatible to some degree. It's not like full-fledged plug and chug, to start shooting down enemy planes, but it's not bad, that's for sure. It's limited in the sense that it's extremely difficult to play outside the cockpit, but that's assumed. I mean, this is designed to put you in the cockpit of the plane, and it does a pretty good job of that when you give it a chance to, and you actually sit in the cockpit like this. It's really cool. It's really cool looking around in like sort of three-dimensional space at the inside of your plane and at the outside world. But I wanted to make just a little video talking about kind of where it's at, or like what the support is, and maybe give you guys something to look forward to when Oculus Rift hits production model, and games like War Thunder really amp up the support for Oculus Rift gameplay. Currently, it's the most fun to play using the Oculus Rift in the test flight mode. Mainly because you can kind of just take your time, fly around, and not really worry about anything, and really just enjoy the experience of feeling like you're legitimately sitting inside a cockpit of a plane. And I'm using a joystick, and obviously this is realistic battle. Simulator's pretty hard for me to manage. I'm not very good at it. Should we go for the long range shot? Bam. That was short. And here we go. Got it. I'm usually much better with rockets, but I don't know. I haven't been very good recently, so went for the spam approach. But especially on ground targets. But one of the key things that is missing and actually makes this mode a little more difficult is you don't have a speed gauge or an altitude gauge or ammo counter or anything like that. I have no idea how fast I'm going. I can try and look at these dials and stuff, but the resolution isn't quite good enough to read them. In the normal game, I think it's very difficult to read those, let alone take information from them. So, that's a little bit of an issue. It makes playing a little bit harder. But at the same time, I can live with that because this is just really cool. Being able to like fly around in a P-51, shooting the guns, firing the rockets, and really just having a go. So I'm gonna do. What was it? Last time, what was funny was the first time I did this little move. It's very, simple one. I'm just gonna roll and then flip it over and just come straight down like this. First time I did that, I legitimately felt queasy. Like I had a very unpleasant feeling, borderline vertigo, which I think says something to how immersive this can actually be. Because I mean that's the goal, right? The goal is to be immersive and really put you in the action. Also, I just thought of something. If the camera starts jarring up and down, that's probably because I'm speaking, and this is obviously a headset that sits on my face. So I apologize for that. But you also notice that this video isn't going to be in the classic sort of Oculus Rift format, which is the two eyes and the kind of stereoscopic view, which gives it the 3D nature. I found a way. Someone had already figured it out. I put his channel link in in the video where I found it in the description. But I believe his channel's name is Everyday VR, Everyday Virtual Reality, and the VR in both are capitalized. And he's come up with a little program to turn up to get rid of this, to unwarp, I guess is what it's called, unwarp the video. Let's make a pass on the carrier, and I think I'm going to go into land. He's figured out how to unwarp the video, take away all that stereoscopic stuff, and then make two side-by-side sort of individual eye images. And then he's also figured out how to only render one of those eyes, in this case the left eye, and blow it up to fit the screen, so you don't have to watch two eyeball point of views. And the screen's going to jump a little bit right here because I'm going to reset the camera. There it is. You have to do that every once in a while, but it's not really a big deal. So let's go ahead and throttle back. So I'm going to be trying to land here. I see, this is where knowing your speed is, I would say, fairly important, because I think I'm going a little fast for a landing. But I think if I do some turn moves here, I'll be able to get my speed down and set her down. So so thanks to him, you're able to watch this video with just one eyeball, and in decent resolution. It only can render in 780p. Can't do 1080 because you think about it. I'm taking half of an image, you know, and then let's put the gear down. There we go. Taking half of an image and then turning into one image. So it's, oh shit. Oh. Okay, let's get her down. I got brake rebinded. Oh god. Ah. Bounce. Ooh, let's straighten her up. Straighten her up. Oop, that was a hard one. Okay, so this wasn't the softest landing, but at least I didn't crash, right? There we go. A little bit of ballistic braking. So the video is going to be in 780. It's not going to 1080 because I actually just can't make this 1080. And there we go. We're on the ground. That was cool. So I hope you enjoyed this little fly around. If you want to see more of these, just let me know. I don't think I'll be able to stream this because the stream would be in it would be in like the full, you know, 2 double view, stereoscopic, you know. It'd be really, I think, disorientating, and it might make it unenjoyable for some viewers. So I'm not going to do that. I actually didn't want to repair and all that, but okay. Fire the rockets. But yeah. So if you want to see more of this style of video where I can take just different planes out, fly them around, maybe talk about the plane a little bit. It doesn't really work for ground forces. It's very, very weird and difficult, and quite frankly, I'm not really going to show that until there's some more updates for Oculus Rift support in that sense. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little fly around, and I'll catch you next time.